Wild, untamed, and timeless, Sardinia is not just an island, it's a world apart. And for those who ride, it doesn't just offer roads, it offers freedom. A father and son, 2 motorcycles, and a map that didn't always matter. For us, the journey was more than a ride. This is our story, a journey between generations. The plan was simple. We had 6 days to embark on a coast-to-coast trip across the island, starting from Olbia, following mainly unpaved and off-road roads, and ending our trip to Porto Torres to get our ferry back home.
Partiti, comincia così l'avventura. Già dopo 5 minuti a bere caffè. Meteo perfetto, temperatura perfetta, terreno perfetto. C'è di meglio, niente. Welcome to Sardinia! Salita quanto più a sinistra. Segui bene la linea e vai giù. It's pretty sketchy, eh? It is pretty sketchy. No papà, fermo, fermo. Non lo so, non è bellissima. Porca troia! Bravo.
There must be much more to this ride. We don't look too guilty. We don't crave too much. You call it cool, but I'm not gonna save you. Oh no, I'm not gonna talk to you. We do that. Said I'm not gonna feel you. No, I'm not gonna talk to you. Oh no.
Bravo Jack. Super. Bravissimo. Bravissimo.
We don't look too guilty. We don't crave too much. There's no need for screaming. It's you, not us. You're out of touch.
That was pretty woo. Guardate qua. Always super important to close this because the farmer leave it here for the animals. There you go.
Grazie. Questo è, come si chiama? La fettina?
Fettina, guarda.
Vediamo un po' il test. Buona questa, senza nulla. Io invece l'ho fatta con cheese, mayo. Papà, dammi un parere per fino adesso, abbiamo mangiato.
Allora, abbiamo mangiato un panino con la fettina, che è sostanzialmente una sorta di tagliata di carne, buona, molto buona. Allora,
Adesso?
prima parte della tête direi molto tecnica, con delle parti anche croccanti. Una discesa da brivido,
Sì,
infatti ho dato la moto a Giacomo perché non mi fidavo, però molto bello.
Le moto, le mousse alla grande, le gomme alla grande. Qui siamo in un paesino, vedi quei signori che si la riposano. Siamo a metà della traccia, diciamo, ve la faccio vedere qua. Ci vuole, facciamo ancora un bel po' di fuoristrada fino verso Nuoro e poi mi sa che andiamo verso il mare e dormiamo lì. Day one completed. Just arrived to La Favorita. This hotel is pretty cool. First of all, they have a restaurant at the front, and then they have a parking for motorbikes. Look at this. Now my father has a problem with his chain, which is pretty loose. Like, yeah, it's coming off. So we need to tighten it up. Look at this. You got air pressure to pump air in your tires, and then a box featuring all necessary accessories. You got everything. You got lube, you got screws, you got something here as well. Absolutely nuts. We've got some towels here, and then if you're not happy with that, day 2 of our expedition. Sun is trying to come up. Hopefully we'll get a little bit, because yesterday the last part of the track was a bit like cloudy, foggy, wasn't the best weather. Today we have a 1 hour rough liaison to Tortoli, because we're still going south, and then we will try to start crossing the island. It's gonna be a pretty long traversing, because there's in the middle of the island there are quite a lot of mountains.
I hope the weather will change a bit because it's not great. As you can see at the top. We have to go in this direction. This is south. That part of the coast is quite rocky and it features some of the best like beach and bays in the island, in my opinion. You have Cala Luna, you have Cala Golorizze, like they are really popular places that you can only get there by hiking, by land or by the sea. Aspetta, porco Dio, questa... Aspetta, ma questa... We just got stuck here. I picked the wrong line and it's really loose. Okay, so I didn't film it, of course, but we made it up. This bit, it's quite challenging, but if you have a light motorcycle, I think that's fine. Otherwise, you just need to be really good at picking your lines, etc. Now I'm gonna help my father to go up. The Honda is stuck. Bello qua, guarda queste margherite. So that was my fault because I wanted to push uphill here. I mean, you'll see I have a GoPro video with like 4 people pushing me up, like not good. Questa è più bastarda invece. We got up with the 250 and now we try with my 890. It's gonna be interesting. No! No, aspetta! Cazzo, c'è un sasso di merda dietro la ruota. I just need to go over. There's a rock here. If I go over it, should be okay. 3. Wait. Wait.
No, just try again.
3, 2, levati papà, levati. Levati. Ah! Thank you, brothers. Thank you. I hope it's not worth that. Thank you, guys. Jesus fucking Christ. We managed to get up, but then the road was like like coming up really steep. Okay, now we realize if this was a stupid idea or not.
Ragazzi, qua siamo nel nulla, pezzo super hard, veramente complicato e io sono lesso. Vediamo un po' come va a finire, se ce la facciamo a tornare, quindi dobbiamo tornare giù e fare un giro diverso da quello che pensavamo di fare. Questo pezzo è da moto sicuramente specialistiche. Guardate qua. Pietre, sasso smosso, sabbia,
Well, so basically I brought my dead bike up, but here is, I'm not a big fan of this, and that's really steep, like you don't see it, but it's freaking steep. It's very loose. I don't know. I'm thinking that it's probably a better idea to turn the bike and then go down, because we're not far away from the top, but this is steepest. Fuck's sake.
La moto di Giacomo è là e qua, la vedete? Dobbiamo scendere di qua, è una carreggia di merda. Ecco Giacomo che sta tornando dopo aver portato giù la mia ondina, perché io non mi fido assolutamente a fare una discesa così. Vorrei evitare di rimetterci un omero, quindi Giacomo sta facendo da taxi driver, su giù su giù. Cosa dici Giacomo?
Posso cazzo. No, non bisogna aver paura. Bisogna aver paura e pregare. Cazzo, che brutta roba.
Penso che l'hai fatta in salita. Falla scivolare giù.
Porca troia. Non sembra, ma è ripidissima, cazzo.
No, sembra. Secondo me ti conviene andare giù così, guarda. Evitiamo brutte sorprese giù in
Ce
fondo.
l'ho.
Sì?
Oddio.
Aspetta,
Guarda che va giù anche.
lo so. Ma in prima?
Sì, ce l'ho. Sì, ce l'ho. Porco due.
Questo è un carro armato,
Piano. Vai, fai video tu.
Sì, io ci sono. Mollo? Dai che hai fatto un bel pezzo, bravo. Super Giacomo, bravo. Ce la fai così?
Ce l'ho.
Ok.
Vaffanculo te.
Grande Giacomo, che hai portato su e giù le moto. Signori, salutiamo questa bella mulattiera.
A lot of ruts, like, was not easy, so we said, okay, let's go back down. But we should have said that before, and that's something that I learned. He was pissed. Like, makes sense. Yeah, so I will leave here the bit that was fucking challenging. I mean, at least doing it uphill. Downhill is still very steep, but maybe better, I don't know. Okay. 2 minutes after I said that, this happened. And now we are still in the middle of
Da
nowhere.
fermo.
Luckily, I have no idea how and why, but my father had a second lever, which you can see it's actually broken,
Yeah.
but he had a second lever in his toolkit. When I did the video that you've seen before, we were just right behind his corner. Then he lost control, the bike went off and destroyed this. Everything is closed around here, and good job, guys. So after like full day of riding, it was a challenging one. We didn't even have lunch, so now cheers. We're still like 40 minutes away from the place where we're gonna sleep tonight. But this is a very peculiar place. in proper like Sardinian style. Salve. Buonasera.
E lui è Nevola.
Cosa?
Ah, non sei salvo.
No, purtroppo no.
Siamo
Bellissimo.
Sardinia, siamo nel paradiso.
Sì, un posto fantastico.
Io oggi la sto molto, sono arrivato fino alla fine del mondo. Il Polo Nord.
Ah, Polo Nord? Ma per viaggio?
Per lavoro.
Per lavoro. Cos'è che faceva di bello?
Costruivo case tutto in legno. 57 gradi sottoterra.
Altro che qua è meglio, qua si sta meglio,
Siamo nel paradiso. Io in moto sono venuto nel 1961 dalla Germania.
Dalla Germania, perché tu hai vissuto in Germania?
30 anni.
Ah, quindi sai parlare il tedesco benissimo.
Tedesco, inglese, spagnolo, turco, silavo,
Bravo.
italiano e sardo. Alla fine non ne parlo neanche una di lì. Non la trovi più.
Fa vedere.
Che bella.
Come si chiamava? Moto? Che moto era?
De caffè in italiano e de caffè in tedesco.
Bellissimo. We found a little gem in a town called Barumini. We are really in the center of the island. It's not that expensive. They have a restaurant inside and I can see behind my father some barbecue going on. Today was a really tough day. The first part of that really like caught us in unexpected, and we were a bit stubborn and pushed and tried to get up on that freaking uphill. That was really steep. Clutch lever is working e quindi siamo pronti. Qui cosa stiamo cucinando?
Questo è un agnello molto molto piccolino, ma anche molto gustoso. Però è pronta la brace per fare comunque braciole, vitello, salsiccia, costine di pecora.
Che cosa mi consiglia lei?
Tutto.
Malureddo with ragu. This is sausage. Yeah. Well deserved after today. Second round. This is pork. This is beef. Pouring rain for day 3. The weather forecast says that it's gonna clear up a little bit in the next couple of hours. We will be moving towards west. So the goal is to go to Iglesias today, and then we will start our climb up towards like north. Yeah, and then once we get to Iglesias, this area is pretty cool. The beaches are very similar to the ocean, so quite big. People usually surf there. There are a lot of mines. This is one of the biggest nuraghe in Sardinia. This type of buildings are unique to Sardinia. You can't find them anywhere else in the Mediterranean. The usage of the structure changed a lot in the years. Initially, it was not an accommodation like a house, but it was just a place for praying, big meetings, etc. And then when the Romans came or others, coloniers, the usage changed a little bit, and that's why around the main nuraghe, which is this one, you have a lot of houses. You can see a room here. You can see this is probably a bathroom. This was an oven where they could cook inside. Imagine this covered it, and then you have different rooms, 1, 2, 3. There's also a tub for the water. This one, which was close to the fire to make sure that it was warm enough. This one is tower for safety. I think it was a bit higher. As you can see, this is the main. This is the main. The center, the hub of the tower, of the build. And everything was built and created around water, because you can find water here. Some water down there. We're inside the main tower, and this is this is a stone that can be removed, but just behind this you have the second room, and people were putting a wooden ladder here so they could climb up and then enter this little hole here, which has a stairs that goes around and goes to the second floor. Then you have 2 different spaces here used for different reasons, I guess.
We don't know yet, but it's crazy how it's sealed, completely sealed. Like, pretty interesting. I hope we can see, now that we are going south with a motorcycle, that we can see a couple of more of these, but smaller ones, like the basic ones. The size of this like structure was also to kind of showcase, you know, the importance of the region. Yeah, pretty interesting. Also the way they use it, no, like from starting from building from scratch around the water, to then being a storage, to then being a place for the praying, to be a place for also like safety, I guess. Like if there were battles or wars, like people could kind of find a safe spot inside there. Abandoned, and you can see how deep it goes into the mountain. Ma che spettacolo! Spettacolo! Io la metterei qua, così andiamo a vederle. These are all dunes.
destra, no? E io vado dritto. Aspetta, cazzo che dove curva, io ho paura che lì ci sia un bel bucone da stare. No, invece no. Vai un po' perché c'è la corrente forte. Vai senza paura. The track here is amazing, like it's not super easy. If it's your first time doing enduro or you don't have much experience or you have a massive bike, can be tricky. So far we're fine, but really fun. Che ho. Lunch break. You can see the. We found this amazing B&B. It's like a hidden gem. I will leave the name right here. 70 euros per night, 2 people, so it's like 35 each. I'll show you inside. Bellissimo, Nico? Buongiorno from paradise. Last day of the trip. We are north, not far from Alghero. We will be going around the northwest tip of the island. We want to go and check out Stintino, one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. And look at this place. What else? There's nothing I should add now, to be honest. This is an example of a tower that the soldiers used to defend the Gulf, the entrance of the Gulf.
I'm not there yet, but I know ain't no hope in holding on. When I'm happier alone, I'm getting good at letting go. Something about you was off. Something about you was off. But I was too blind to see it. Too in love to know. Oh, somebody told me get lost. Somebody gave a heads up, but I just couldn't believe it. Little did I know. All the lies they told I forget. All the fights and his fault I forgot. After all in my power to heal them, all of my scars. I'm
Buoni, si
getting good
gustano.
at letting go.